podcast is powered by Audio House Dublin.
That stuff.
What's up? How are you?
Oh, good. Good to see you, man.
Welcome to the podcast, man.
Yeah. Episode 60, no less.
Is it actually?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. How are things? The law's changed in the last little while.
Yeah, good bit has changed, yeah. Things are very good, man, yeah.
Congratulations on young Jacob.
Thank you,
How
man.
is he?
Yeah, grand. Like, he's just been sleeping all day, so he's kind of awake during the night, so I haven't had, like, a proper 8 hours sleep in probably since he was born, but, like, you kind of get used to that after a while. Yeah. You just kind of roll with the punches. But I was a big sleeper before that.
That's fair,
Big. Like, when I was young, I used to sleep for 12 hours straight. 15 sometimes. Not bad, like.
Yeah, no, it has to be done. How'd you find that gig last night? Or no, 2 nights ago?
On Friday night? Yeah, it was steady, man.
So
it was
sick,
great.
like.
Burner Records killed it, man.
I know.
Like, it was lovely to see Finch and Sick Nandy and Local Boys should get that kind of reaction, because I feel like they put in a lot of work over the last while, and like they really deserve a gig like that. And the same for Rebel Phoenix as well. So it's just nice to see people coming out and showing love for those artists, because they really deserve it.
No, the crowd was like really like turned up, like
from the start as well.
Yeah, that's
I think it was because it started at 11. So people were probably already fairly fucking lit in town, and then just came through and we're like, all right, we don't need to warm up here.
Exactly.
Like, go.
But I suppose even with your own shit, I think I was trying to think the last time, like time before you came on, I was trying to think what had we covered at that stage and like what's changed.
I had planned to go back and listen to the first one and do this big, but I didn't get time. Do this big, like, oh yeah, that's what I was saying there, blah blah blah. I'm sure we can remember some stuff. I know,
because I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think the only thing you could say was C sessions at the time. I don't even think you could say that you were about to play Longitude
on the second one. You mean? This is my third one.
I know. I know.
So at the second. Oh, did I have festivals already?
That's what I mean. I think you could only say you were playing C sessions, if you get me.
I get you. Yeah, and we got Electric Picnic this weekend.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to it, man. Yeah. Like, I'm going from Friday to Sunday, so I feel weird, like this weird guilt, like leaving my child for that long. But like, you kind of have to go and just like immerse yourself in it and like do the interviews and all that stuff and try to get as much stuff covered, for sure. Because that is genuinely where the whole music community meets. Yeah, it's the one big festival. Like if you say Longitude is for hip hop, Electric Picnic for all music. And like just all those publications would be there. Just get in with them. You know
exactly. And you're featured on that top 20 list, or
that was really cool.
Catch,
the Irish Times. That was steady. It was really cool to see that as like something that I could show my mom and dad. Like, my mom actually made an Instagram post about it. It's the first time she's ever posted about me on Instagram, and she was like, "Oh, look at my son."
Because you have that bar is in questions where he's like, "Your out loud start." I was wondering, like, say with like frustration and everything so far. What have they like? Has their perception changed of like your music stuff?
For sure. Like with this, they can see, like, because with hardcore, it's like, your parents are never going to understand that, man. Like, you're screaming into a microphone. They're never going to understand. Like, no matter how much you explain it, like, it's always going to be this weird fucking subculture to them. You know what I mean? Whereas with hip hop, they kind of like, they can see the mainstream reacting to it. Like, hardcore would never be in the Irish Times. You know what I mean? Just wouldn't. No matter how big you are, like, they just wouldn't put you in it. But like hip hop, I guess like that generation can sort of understand it. Especially the pretty like tame shit that I've been doing.
I get you. Like but even I suppose, so everything you played since, so what was it? C sessions, Knockin' Suckin', Longitude? Probably missing one.
No, I was supposed to play Flame Festival, but like he was born like the day before, so I just said fuck it. I was like, take a knee on this one. It looked pretty good though.
It was savage. That was another kind of BYOB one. That was another messy one. Like,
bit of crack. Like.
It was savage though. How like do you sort of like prepare for like the live sets for like, because going into it, like I suppose that's like the first time you're playing stages that big and stuff.
Yeah,
like, was
definitely.
it intimidating?
Yeah, like it can be, but like most of the time it's actually grand. Like, because I'm so used to it over the years, like I wasn't used to playing stages that big or in front of like those kind of crowds, but like it prepares you in a way because you've just been on stage for so many years that it's all the same. You have to go out and perform no matter what genre you're doing. I guess the best thing to do is like to have all your ducks in a row. Like to be like, I have to know the songs at the back of my hand. If I don't know those lyrics, it's gonna come out. You're gonna be nervous. You know that kind of way. Like, because if you're nervous, you're gonna forget so much more shit than you did before. So like my whole thing is like, I'm gonna know these verses like of any new songs. I'm gonna know them like inside out, man. and then just kind of live in the moment, because like if you're nervous and you're like waiting for people to react, they feel that off you. Like as long as you're literally just like, here, fuck it, man.
I know,
these people are here to see me, like fuck all the insecurity, let's just be in the moment and vibe with the crowd. And like that, I really felt that back.
Exactly.
From,
100%.
like you guys just being there was a big thing for me, like, do you know what I mean? Like that's why I said, like at the start of the set, like, did you hear that?
100%. I was right until I wasn't recording.
Exactly. But like that's why, because like when I seen you in the crowd, I went over straight away and you gave me a drink, and like that chilled me out a little bit as well. So it was just a nice thing, like, you know what I mean, to have everybody there.
And even like when you came down, like during Just My Look and all, like everyone, like
like singing along, and then having God Knows down there, and like just it was because you couldn't do that at C sessions because it was too high up. And you couldn't do it at Knock and Stocking because it was too like far back or something like that. And then there was like loads of sound issues. But to be able to go down into the crowd, was sick, like it's way more of a vibe, man. You know what I mean? Because when you're up there and you're separated, it's weird, man. It's just like you get this disconnect, you know.
Even Y-Axis killed at the main stage. He was proper,
I missed him, man, on Sunday.
That was the only thing, like
so far away.
But like he still, like, he got down. Kaki proper came in and started a mosh pit. Like,
I've seen that videos of that actually. I think the best thing about that stage that I played is that there's like a little platform. Like, sorry, you have a platform, so it's like you're still kind of on stage. You know what I mean? Like, because if you go down like right into the crowd, nobody's going to be able to see it on the monitor and stuff like that. But I was there for the Slow Ties set as well, and he was like proper coming up like right up the middle into like, you know, the back crowd. That's steady.
So, but his set was just nuts. Like,
was it really?
Just,
that's class. Man. I'm like still like, I like Slow Tie, and I actually have tickets. Like my missus loves them, and like I'm just still not sold. Like I listened to the album, and I'm just like, I get it, but like I'm a big lyrics fan, and like it's not really hitting those spots for me.
Like,
like there is some dead, like Gorgeous is a good song, and like Doorman and shit. It's good, but I think I haven't seen him live. I think that might change it. Like it's not that I don't like him. I think he's good, but I just don't think he's amazing. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I get you. And so you just kind of signed up with Diffusion Lab as well. Got a new single coming out.
Want
to talk about that?
Friday, Angel on My Shoulder, my new single, is gonna be out, and then there's a video the week after.
Sweet.
So it's like, kind of, I was keeping it for the album. It was like, because I have an album pretty much written right now, just have to make the moves in terms of recording and all that. Like it's all recorded, but it's kind of demos right now, so I have to actually record it professionally and all that shit. But like, I was going to keep that, and then I was like, fuck it, man, I'm just going to put it out. It's kind of a summery kind of song.
Exactly.
It's fairly upbeat, like even lyrically for me. So like, I was just like, I'm just going to throw it out, because I need something in the meantime. Like I can't go away for a year. You know what I mean? Because people, they're not going to forget, but like, you have to keep things going.
For sure.
People have short memories, short attention spans. Is like, just put out a single, you know. And it's good for me to get it out, because you want to get your art out there. You know, it's that, like you were talking about on the last podcast with is it Sabaco? How do you say?
Sabaco. How
do you say that?
I think it's
Sabaco. He's a legend, man. He's deadly. And Kelly's a legend as well. But you were talking about singles versus projects, blah blah blah. Like, I think an album is what I want to do. But like, you'd be afraid these days you just get forgotten in the meantime.
I know,
And then also that you'd be forgotten too quick after it, because it's like Jafaris did his album, like, do put fucking year into that, maybe more.
I know.
And like, then it's just like after a month or two, it's kind of gone. I know. You know what I mean? And then you have to start working on the next project, blah blah blah. It's hard these days.
It's so true. I think like the videos do a lot for that. So
videos great, and that's what he was saying. He was like, I can put this out into the world. I've lost control, but like I can concentrate on the visuals. You know what I mean? So that's another aspect. What
can you leak any ideas or anything for the debut visual?
Video is just like, it's kind of just me, man. We've been videoing it for a good while.
Sweet.
I did it with my friend Doc, who did the documentary.
Exactly.
And he's after upping his game again.
Sick.
Like he literally just every time I go back
longitude
to him,
stuff. Looked
he did that as well. And he just threw that together, man. That's nothing for him. Like he did that in like a couple of hours, man. He's like going to be really good. Like in he's already really good, but he's going to be one of the greats. You know what I mean? So it's good to have him on board. We kind of he followed me around for Longitude and like C sessions, and then we did a lot of shooting like in weird like places in nature, and, like Phoenix Park and shit like that. And we just took what worked and what didn't, and just formed it into a video. So it's performance based, and like it's very me. You know what I mean?
I can't wait to see that.
It'd be cool.
That's gonna be sick. And I suppose, how did the sort of whole Diffusion thing kind of come about for people who might be wondering?
I kind of just reached out to them, to be honest. Like, they had expressed interest. I think I met Ivan once at a gig before. It was actually at the Jaffaris. And he was like, oh, we should talk sometime, blah, blah, blah. And then we didn't. And then eventually I was kind of like, I was looking for help, man, because I was like, you can do it all yourself. And like, you might never get anywhere. Like, I was looking towards the album. I was like, okay, I know I have this amazing album. If I'm allowed to say that, I don't know. You sound like a dick. I know I have an album that I love. Yeah. I could put it out into the world and without any backing, you know what I mean? And it could do well, but like, why not give it the best chance I can?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And I just heard like deadly stuff about them.
Yeah, no, for
from
sure.
Like Mango Matsman, from like other people. And like, I'd seen how professional they are as well, in which Farce's releases, Soleil, all that stuff. Yeah. And just everybody on the label seems really sound. Like Rush's, he's a legend.
I know,
Like Soleil, Farce, they're all sound. You know, Days. So it's like, I was just like, here, why not do that? And they were like, yeah, let's go.
That's fine.
You know? Yeah. So it's been going well so far. It's like early days, you know?
Exactly, yeah.
But it's going really well.
Yeah, no, I can't wait to hear what it sounds like. Obviously, is Angel on My Shoulder? We can kind of cut this. This isn't part of it. But are you dropping the All the Leaves Are Falling EP?
That kind of has gone out the window.
Yeah, I was thinking, the
song, like, that EP ended up just being 3 songs. Yeah. And the last song is called All the Leaves Are Falling. And that's like one of the best songs I've ever written. And that's like, I'm going to wait for the album for that one. So I was like, I could just finish this and drop it now, but I already kind of have most of this album written, and I might as well just put that onto it, because it fits in cohesively with the theme of the album and stuff like that. Yeah. So I was like, I'll just keep that there.
That's sweet, Yeah, I was wondering, because I was thinking, the other 2 songs, I think you said on the last podcast, I think Nearly have been released, if I'm not mistaken. I think
it was Just My Luck and Questions were the other 2. So they've been, like, it was like, either I just released this last song and call it an EP, or I just keep for a record. Yeah, exactly. Because an album this time, like, you don't have to do 20 songs anymore. You know what I mean? You can do 7 and a couple of interludes and it's 100%. Fine, you know? And people even like that more.
Yeah, 100%. You know? Yeah, definitely. Is that what you're thinking with this new album? Can you say anything?
I think so, yeah. I don't know. Like, I don't know how many exactly it's going to be. Like, I have about 7 or 8 ones that I love now. But between that time and, like, I might write 5 more. Do you know that kind of way?
Yeah, for sure.
It's hard to know.
Yeah. I suppose, actually, I did want to touch on, because Uli put out the EP since as well. And Adam Garrett's been putting out singles and stuff. So I suppose for people who don't know already, how did you start linking up with INNRSPACE and putting together that?
Yes, so
it is kind of like a different sound to like October Year, because
definitely,
you know what I mean?
Like, those guys were, well, actually, it's weird, man, because when you come from like hardcore punk music, it's so immersive, the scene in every country, and everybody knows each other in different countries, but it's mad the amount of crossover it has with different genres. Like, Yuli was a guy that used to be in a hardcore band in Dublin.
Oh shit!
And then, like, we were mates back then. We played loads of gigs together and Fibbers and stuff like that. And then when I went to Maynooth to college, he was there as well.
That's nice.
So we started hanging out again there. Yeah. And then when I went into hip hop, so I released October Year. I knew he was doing the Yuli stuff, and I liked it. Like, I hit him up one day. I was like, "Oh, that stuff's daddy." Blah blah blah. We were chatting away, and then a couple of months later, he was like, "Oh, I have these beats that me and my mate have been working on."
No way.
And he sent them to me. I remember I was in the park, and I just listened to them, and I was like, "That is exactly
what you're looking for."
And it was Just My Luck. That was. I know the first one was Questions. Yeah, the original Questions, and then Just My Luck was the second one they sent me, and I was like, "These are fucking unreal."
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's so
and like
sick.
Since that, I have gotten beats from every producer in the country pretty much. And like, nothing has really spoke to me like that. Like, I love some of the stuff that I get, but there's nothing that makes me write as much as like Adam Garrett, his piano playing. Don't know what it is about. It just kind of connects with me.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's sick. Yeah.
And which sucks, because it's like I have to keep pulling them out of him as well. Like, he's so good at like giving me music. Yeah. But like I ask for too much.
Yeah,
like every month I'm like, bro, give us. it's like that meme of what is it? What's the comedian again? Dave Chappelle. He's the crack. He's like, got any more of those tunes? Like,
Because like listening to like, there is just a big difference. Like, but like it sounds like you found your feet with the INNRSPACE stuff. And
definitely,
like that,
and like, it's not even like, those 2 songs aren't even representative of like what's coming. Do you know that kind of way? Yeah. Like, I'm still searching for that. Like, I guess every song you write is going to be a little bit different. Exactly, but like, there's a lot of songs like I'm fucking around with auto-tune a little bit on the stuff, but in a different way. Yeah. And trying to, and then obviously there's the more lyrical stuff as well, and then the more singy stuff. Like, it's just trying to find that sound. Yeah. It's all like emo-ish, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's always gonna be like that, because that's just who I am. You know, it's gonna be like chilled out emo tunes. Yeah.
I suppose for we because I found that in the question in the mag fascinating of that full story, because I didn't know the full story from, like I said, I think it was like law student. What did I say? It was like law student to hardcore punk to supporting.
Well, the other way around. It was like hardcore music, then law, and then like supporting.
It's just nuts. Like when you see it like that, like
I guess when you write it down like that, it is a bit mad. But like I'm a good bit older, so you tend to do a lot of stuff in your 20s. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're even starting off doing this, like, and you've done so much stuff so far that like 10 years from now, like you'll have a crazy story like that as well.
Like,
it is intimidating to think about, but like it doesn't seem like that at the time. It's just like stages in your life. Do you know what I mean?
I get you.
What was the question though?
I suppose we start. How did you first like start even get into music? Like, was there any particular song or something that like grabbed you?
Or, like early days. Oh man, I think I just loved it. Like my mom used to play like Simon and Garfunkel and shit like that in the car, and like Don McLean and stuff. I used to love all that stuff, and I think that was the start of it.
That's sick.
And then she battered me to go down to piano lessons as well, and I hated it. Hated it. But I look back now and I'm like, maybe that was like something to do with why I'm able to do music now. Do you know what I mean? But I first really got into like rock music. Like that was like shit like Offspring, like Limp Bizkit, Blink-182.
You going Slipknot actually?
I was never in Slipknot.
No.
I love Behemoth that are supporting them. They're fucking savage. And I saw them in Vicar Street, but I don't know. My missus wants to go to Slipknot.
I'm the other way around. I haven't heard
Slipknot?
Behemoth. Yeah.
Right, okay. Man, Behemoth are like insane. They're like, they'll have one of the best live shows. They might not be Slipknot because they're like the kings of the big production and shit. But I started listening to like Blink-182, and then I got mad into like pop punk, all that stuff, and then into like heavier, and it got progressively heavier and heavier. But at the same time, I always had a soft spot for hip hop. Like I think the first day I went into HMV to buy like 2 CDs, one of them was like TQ. Have you ever heard TQ?
No.
Do you know the song West Side?
Maybe.
West Side till I die. You know?
No.
Anyway, it's an old banger that was like number one in Ireland years ago. Like he's from Compton, and I like bought that and then an Offspring CD. So it was like both sides. So I always loved both, you know. And then when I just like finished up with hardcore,
2 for €12 deal. Like that,
pretty much. Well, they were so expensive back then. Like CDs used to be 30 quid. Like for a Nas CD in HMV, it'd be like 32 something. Like imports they were called, and they had like a little sticker that said import, and you're like, here's my €30. And then they went down to like a $5 at one stage. Like,
that's crazy because you pay that for like a vinyl now. Like
exactly, nuts. Man. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, like the how devalued CDs became over the years, man. Now I have them in my car.
I know.
Nobody wants them. Like nobody even sells CDs, do they?
I don't know. Like
I think old people still buy them. Like obviously.
I don't know, like, because even like whenever you see someone like even a new artist, they actually tend to just go straight to vinyl or cassette. It's almost like CDs, like in that weird in between phase.
It's like gone to mini disc. Mini discs. Oh man, but I think vinyl is always going to be cool. Like that's had a big resurgence. Like because I think if you look at a vinyl, it's like a big piece. You can see the artwork properly.
That's it.
Whereas like CDs is like
it's way more of a collectible. Like, but like even what I love about it is like, you know, when you. Because you don't even, sometimes you buy, like, well, recently, if you get a CD for whatever reason, there's never like the insert anymore or anything like that, but you tend to get that with the vinyls, you know
there's
what I mean?
No insert anymore, they just stop caring.
Like, do you know what I mean? You get like the album, that's it, like, you know what I mean? Like, but like, because I have like the Dark Fantasy vinyl, and it has like you can like swap out the cover. You know, in the middle. They
have all those extra things for the vinyl, like, people that are mad into vinyl. Well, I actually have... Like my wife has fucking loads of them, man. Like loads of deadly hardcore metal ones and loads of rap ones as well. Like probably a full bookcase full of them.
That's it.
Yeah, it's cool. Like
yeah.
Still listen to Spotify.
Yeah.
Just in the gaff, like
exactly. No, it's just handy. Like
100%.
I tend to get like any of my like favorite albums on vinyl though. It's just like nice to collect them.
It's like really nice, just to know that you have them. Yeah.
Nice way to categorize them and everything.
100%.
Have you like approached writing the album any different to like your normal stuff? Just
not really. Like I've been trying to like thematically approach it rather than like just doing random songs, but like not really any different, man. Like the way I write is just I hear a piece of music and like I'll be walking. Like I write. Like I used to rent a studio. I gave that up. I just write now when I'm out with the dogs, man, or when I'm out. Like like the best writing I'll do is if I go for a walk. And like just listen to it and then just be writing on my phone. And that's really the best shit. Like I don't really write in a room anymore. Like I like to be out like in nature and shit. Because you just get inspired, man. Like, it's weird. Weird shit will just come into your head. You're like, wow, where'd I even come from? Sometimes you feel like just like you're a satellite rather than it's you saying it. It's just coming through you. And then all of a sudden you look at the song and you're like, that whole thing's written.
Like,
what happened there? Like, it's mad. It's really.
I think it's
cool
like some psychology as well of like if you're walking, like you're thinking better, that's clearer or something like that.
That's definitely part of it as well. Yeah. Yeah, and all about that flow state kind of thing where you're just, it's the same with sport. You get in this zone where you're not even thinking about anything, but you're doing it really well. You know? It's cool, man.
Yeah, I think I touched on it in the magazine interview as well. We'll tease that.
Yeah.
Is you were kind of like talking about, I was saying like sort of expressing in the lyrics, like did you find it like sort of cathartic or like getting out like some of the everything like we just touched on there, that mad story that you've sort of lived so far, just sort of expressing it like
the kind of the most catharsis I get from it, or is that
I kind of fucked up the question as well.
No, it's grand. Yeah, people know what we mean. The most I get from it is like listening back to it. You know what I mean? Like that's when you really get the value out of it. You're like, fuck, this actually came from me, and it's about my life. Or it's about like songs. It sounds cliche, but they're always just a moment. You know what I mean? You might like think something else 2 weeks later, but they're always a flashback to what you did think. You know what I mean? In that time. And that's really cool to have those little blocks along your life where you
kind
just
of document it that way.
Like LD was saying on the podcast, like that, you know, LD 50 part 1 is like where he was at then part 2, and then he went on, you know, and now he's back kind of that, but it's a new him. You know,
that's crazy, like evolution there. Like
it is, and I think that's natural. Like people, and like I remember you bringing up like what I said about hip hop being a young man's game, and like I did say that, but like I meant it in a way that I don't know. It's hard to say. Like you're really as young. Like if you're trying to make young art and you're my age, it's not going to work.
I got you.
Like if I came out like fucking
trying to be
young pump or something.
Yeah, exactly.
I just show age. I said young pump. That's my new name. If I tried to be Lil Pump, people be like, "What the fuck is that dude doing?" Like he's in his 30s. But if I grown old gracefully with music is possible, and it's possible with hip hop music, like you were saying. You know what I mean? It's like if I keep talking about my shit in a way that's interesting for people, rather than trying to be something that I'm not. You know what I mean? And that's what Polly's trying to do as well, I guess, you know, which is cool.
I kind of love to hear like just a really ignorant trap song now.
I'd love to do it. For the crack. Like I would love
young
to do
pump
it.
Name.
Young pump. Sounds like pervert. Like.
Oh, fucking hell. I suppose just for people listening as well, you know, you've played all of these sort of big gigs and like sort of like, because even when I first met you, I went to the Underground show first, and obviously kind of like seeing, I think nearly every show, not every festival though. You
were definitely at all the headliners. There's only been 2, so
and but I suppose like just sort of crafting like the gigs and the music, sort of just, can you give any insight? Because it's only been at it like sort of 10 months for sort of the newcomers coming behind you and stuff like that.
Like give them an insight into like how to do it. I don't know. Like it's really hard. There's a lot of things that have to be done, like the music business. And it is a business. Like there's 2 sides to it. There's the creativity, and then there's the business side. You know what I mean? And if you want to get anywhere, you have to be serious about both, which kind of sucks if you're not really, like, I'm not crazy into business. Like I do like the chase of like the hustle of like trying to make moves and stuff like that. Like it is cool, but it's very taxing,
stressful, and
it is, man, because it's like there are 2 modes. Like one's like an open creative mode to write music, and the other one's like a closed, like getting shit done, making moves,
kind of sneaky and like, you know what I mean?
Like, exactly. And like I always say this, like to make these great, like all your favorite like really good artists or musicians, there's a level of self-centeredness that has to be there.
Exactly.
You have to sacrifice a lot when it comes to family. Like even like next week I've got a picnic like for 2 nights. You know what I mean? Like I shouldn't be doing that with a 5-week-old. That's not really, you know, like like obviously it's grand. But like ideally I wouldn't want to be doing that. There is a self-centeredness that has to be there, but it's just a necessary evil.
Exactly.
But like I just be authentic to yourself. You know what I mean? That is what has worked for me.
100%.
And if you look at all the artists that are doing well right now, like if you look at Kojak, Jafaris, like they're all being authentic. You know, like
even Mango Mathman, you said, everyone
Mango,
like that.
Exactly. Like Rebel P, like Burner couldn't be more authentic as people. You know what I mean? Like Finchy couldn't be more authentic. You know, and like Pat Lagoon, same. Like, and then there's a lot of like inauthenticity in it as well, and like a lot of those people just fall by the wayside. I'm not gonna say names because I don't want to put anybody on blast, but like there's not, like there is a lot in hip hop in general. Do you know what I mean? And that's just the nature of the music. Like it came from Like if you look at like who was the biggest back in the day, like Tupac and Biggie, they were both fairly like playing personas of themselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Sort of figuring out like
just be authentic but like who am I to say that? Right? You don't have to be. There's plenty of people like that aren't authentic that are way bigger than I am. So be not take yourself too seriously either. That's a good thing. Just make moves, man. Try to like not be sneaky, but calculate what you want to achieve, and just really like genuinely believe it yourself. And I think that's what, like when I first came on, I was almost like faking it till I make it kind of thing. Like with you and stuff, I was like putting it out there. I was like, I'm going to do this, blah, blah, blah. And I did believe that, but it was like 70% of me. 30% was like, I don't know about this. Now I genuinely believe it.
I was about to bring that up in terms of like the academy gigs. Like imminent, you know what I mean?
Like it will happen like next year, you know what I mean? Like Y-Axis is already doing it. I know, 100%. You know I mean? I just want to make sure when I get there that I'm not jumping the gun. It's the right time to do it, you know what I mean? And we will get there.
Exactly, no, it's exciting stuff.
That would be cool because it'd be like, I said that fucking on.
I know, like fucking only 12 months ago, like you know what I mean? Like exactly. It's nuts, like Are you excited for obviously the Grand Social?
Definitely. Yeah,
many tickets left. Get them while you can.
Yeah, September 27th, Grand Social. I keep saying tickets are flying out. They go like ebb and flow. You know what I mean? Like summer is a really, really hard time to sell tickets. Like it's just, and Dublin is a hard place to sell tickets. Like unless you're hyped, like really hyped, like Kojak or something like that, you're not going to sell out venues real quick. You know what I mean? It's always going to be a grind. And like I haven't released much music this year. You know what I mean? So like I'm halfway there now, which is good because like it's 250 capacity. So like
exactly.
Like and it's like a month and a half out. So like we will get there. I'm definitely like confident that we will. It's just like it's a grind, man. Because I get sick of fucking posting thing being like, "Oh, pick up tickets," you know what I mean? But like, I'm not gonna fake it and be like, "Oh, they're fucking nearly sold out."
I know,
like halfway there, which is good.
Exactly.
I think I'm probably one of the only people that can do that right now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, there's probably 10, 15 maybe that can do Grand Social now, and like, I'd say in a year there'll be a lot more.
100%.
They're all coming for it. Like, I know. Definitely.
And it's so interesting to see even like the collectives like Anomaly and stuff and like what they're building for themselves and stuff like that.
That's the cool thing, like that they're doing it DIY, you know what I mean? Even though some of their artists aren't, but like they're still coming back to that like collective, and like that is one of the big things about like how to really get there in music is to have that collective, you know what I mean? Like we've seen it over and over again. Just it is, man. Like that's why I went with Diffusion. One of the reasons, because like you need that team behind you. You do. You know? Yeah,
there's only so much like, because even going back to kind of what you're saying between like you're trying to give all your energy to the creative side and then also like the business side.
Yeah,
and
you're
it's just
splitting
like
yourself too.
Yeah,
you know?
and you're kind of just like creating so much like sort of stress, and then it kind of impacts.
Like I fucking nearly had a breakdown when Just My Luck came out, because I remember I was going to a hotel. I was going to work all day, then I was trying to write tunes in the studio. Then I was going to a hotel to send emails, like Castleknock Hotel, just near where you live. And literally send emails to like 1 a.m, and you have to personalize every single one.
Exactly,
And then like literally when it came out, the day it came out, I was just like, I've got nothing left, man. Literally nothing. Like, and that was just one single. You know what I mean? It's nuts. Like. So like to actually get to that level, you need a big machine behind
100%.
You know? Like you really need a major label to get to that. Like, obviously people do it without, but like, that they have the big machine behind them, you know what I mean?
And it kind of just comes back to you have to let like people, whatever they're best at, like if there's someone in the crew that, like, you know what I mean, there's no point in you trying to shoot your video yourself, and you know what I mean? And, you know, when there's someone else
and
that's
people do it, you see it.
Do you know what I mean? Like, but
and it looks right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you have to get someone that's good. Play to your friends' strengths as well, you know, and get them involved too, you know. And but like you have to pay them for the work. You know?
100%.
Yeah.
Because going back to like the Anomaly thing, we were just sort of saying, we were speculating whether there could be like some sort of like all Irish festival soon. We were trying to figure out.
I love that, man. You should fucking try.
I know, that's what we were literally saying on the train.
I know it'd be hard. Like, it's obviously the organisation of a festival is nothing to be kind of.
Oh, I know, But
you could start it off in a venue, man. You could start it off in fucking Workman's or something and be like an all dayer, and then leading into a night thing. And it's 2 days long. And then the next year you could be like, okay, now we'll get a special place to do it, blah blah blah.
Even that We Are Workman's thing is pretty cool that they're doing.
That's steady as well. Yeah. That's their own kind of festival.
I know, that is pretty sick though.
It's steady, I'd love to see a fucking Irish hip hop festival, man. That would be like the weekend of summer. It would just be unreal. Because I did think at Longitude a lot of the Irish acts got left out this year. You know what I mean? And it's like, it's shit. Like and it's not anybody's fault really, like, because like they have to sell tickets, and let's be honest, like there isn't that many people that are going to sell a mad amount of tickets. Like it's all going to be like the foreign acts coming over, you know. But it just would be savage. How many people do you think would go though? It depends if you could get like Kojak, Jafaris and all.
I think I think if you could get like nearly everyone, and like because I was just reflecting on like I had such a blast at Red Bull Free Gaff, and if you could do something similar, I don't know whether like
and was there many at that?
There kind of it felt packed out. Obviously, it's only a gaff, so like you know, it probably was. I want to say that was a couple of hundred though. Yeah, you know what I mean. Like it was good.
I think you could get a couple of thousand. Yeah, if you make it a festival. I would say big so. Thing,
you know what I mean? I think for sure it could be a good way to like obviously expose people in. There's so much talent. Like,
and I reckon a lot of the artists would do it for cheaper. Yeah, like I'd definitely do it for fuck all. Like, well, not fuck all, but like half or something. You know
exactly.
I mean?
Yeah.
Just because it's a cool thing to do.
Exactly. Like yeah, no, hopefully someone organised that. Someone get on it.
Yeah, definitely you.
Yeah.
And District maybe or something. Yeah, no. Because District had that stage years ago that they never went ahead. Remember that at like, I think it was Bear in the Woods or something.
Yeah, I saw that actually.
Kojak, Rebel P. Like, the lineup was nuts. It was cool. Like, yeah. So that would, I think it would, it's the time now for it. Yeah. Next year will definitely be the time.
100%. You know? Yeah. Because even going back to Longitude, I suppose like what I was kind of a little bit disappointed with, you know, the way there was like the small Heineken stage off from where you were.
Live Your Music stage.
I thought they could have done more with that.
Yeah, and they did have a lot of Irish artists on there. They did,
like, but they, you know what I mean. There was still like a little bit like downtime in terms of like between the acts and stuff and the headlines.
I didn't go over there. Yeah. I did last year. Like I seen Nonzas for the first time on that stage. Yeah. That's maddest. Yeah. Before I didn't even know him back then. Yeah, I think I messaged him on Instagram that day. I was like, "Bro, you're from Clonston." Yeah. And he was like, "Yeah, man."
Man, the new music video, just seeing like the Duns car park and all those places.
It's a cool song, isn't it? As well.
Stop, man. Yeah,
he's steady, man. Yeah. He's so authentic. Like he's so original as well. I know, it's like it's very hard to be that kind of artist. Yeah, you know. I think he suffers for that because he tries to do everything really like himself, you know what I mean? It's very hard to do that, you know? It's tough.
Yeah, fair play to him though, because like it's literally like, you know, all kind of creative directed by him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like he's the mind behind everything.
Yeah.
You know, and it's such a brave thing to do. Yeah, exactly. You know? It's like it's a brave art that he's making. Yeah. Because it's not like you're just not trying to make bangers or lyrical hip hop. It's like something new. Yeah. Which is really cool, you know?
Yeah, and all of his singles have been like that this year. Like, Cooler Than You Think was,
and they're all different as well. That's the thing. Yeah,
it's so banging. Like,
he's a legend.
Yeah. Shout out.
Yeah, he is though.
What was it? I feel like I had a. Oh yeah, because you know the way there was like a green. It was like Spain 103. I might have to cut that out.
Oh, the other stage.
Yeah,
like over across the bridge.
Like that could have been a free gaff. Like in.
That's very true. That could be a good shout. Yeah, definitely. That could be a great shout like for next year or something like that. Like,
with the new song, like, do you want to like sort of just talk about like, I suppose like just the idea for it and everything like that? Yeah. Obviously, coming off of All Your Leaves Are Falling, like kind of
it's
from like the EP onto just a single.
Like it wasn't even like that calculated. It was literally like I was writing a song like every couple of days to whatever INNRSPACE were sending me. Yeah. And then like me and Adam went into Adam Shanahan, like My Fault studio, and like wrote this beat. It was Adam Garrett's beat, and like I was like, this is fucking unreal. And then I went to next day it was written. And like fully the song was finished.
No way.
And then literally just went back to like and recorded it, and then I was like, okay. And that was the one I took to Diffusion. I was like, should probably put this out. I started filming a video for it. That's what it was. Yeah. Because I was like, this needs to come out. Blah, blah, blah. Because like the lyrics were like all different, but like about what was happening in my life and stuff like that. It felt like a summer tune, and I was like, here, I have to get out like at least. And then it was supposed to be July, but like shit just keeps getting pushed back because you have to make the right. Yeah. Like these days, you have to send to Spotify like 6 weeks in advance.
Actually,
you don't have to, but like you can send it the night before. Yeah. But like you're going to give yourself the next chance of, or the best chance of hitting all the shit that you need to hit. You know what I mean? Especially for like other markets like America and like Europe and stuff like that. So it's coming out on Friday, and then the music video is the following Wednesday.
Nice.
So Yeah.
Yeah.
Check it out on Friday.
Yeah,
It'll be like tomorrow when you're listening to this.
It'll be,
Cool.
I think this is Wednesday, so like 2 days.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
This comes out on Wednesday?
Yeah.
Deadly. Okay, cool. Check it out on Friday.
Yeah.
Sound.
And is there a part 2 of the documentary coming out? Are you gonna?
Yeah, like we're still filming for that.
Yeah.
So like
it kind of sounds like this video is kind of a spiritual successor to it a little bit.
Oh, absolutely.
Nice.
Good show.
Nice.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, definitely. It is. And yeah, like we'll probably use stuff from the video in the documentary, and I'll just do like another interview and talk it through.
Yeah.
I think it's just nice to keep. I think it's a good format, the documentaries.
Yeah, no,
like
it
not
is.
a lot of people are doing it like that in that way.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll just keep it going. Yeah.
And it's super exciting seeing like what Bobby Sottelo's doing.
Yeah,
and
he's class.
Yeah,
Man. He's
it's
a
like-
legend, man.
yeah.
Man, Bobby's a legend, man.
Yeah,
He's
no,
such a
it's-
nice guy, and he's really good too. Like he's
It's
crazy,
like-
and he's the
And
best.
he keeps getting better.
Yeah,
Like, do you know what I mean?
But that's because he's
In
like
real time.
Yeah, he's really good. He's going to keep getting better. But the best thing about him is he doesn't like. He's no big head. He doesn't
Yeah.
believe how good he is. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
he just wants. That's how you know someone's going to get really good
Yeah.
when they don't really like. They don't know how good they are. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah,
they
for
keep
real, like-
going. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because that was nuts. That was such a good night as well at the live panel. Like I suppose
That was great,
Really,
crack.
like forgot about that actually.
I really enjoyed that
Yeah,
gig because
yeah.
I was wondering because I went on right after Waxes and I was like,
Yeah.
is everybody going to leave? Because like I don't bring the same level of or the same type of energy as he does, you know. And man, I really enjoyed. That was one of my
so
favorite
good.
gigs I ever played.
Yeah, that was so
honestly.
good. Like
It's
yeah.
like people were just there, like responding to
I know,
it,
yeah.
You know?
Even like
cool.
when we were doing even the live conversation, I thought the same thing. I was like, oh sure, everyone's just gonna leave and then come in for the live acts. And it's like
Yeah.
there was no one left, and I was almost kind of like waiting there for everyone to leave. a little bit, like,
it was deadly,
you know what
wasn't
I mean?
it? Yeah, it was. I really
nuts.
enjoyed the panel as well,
Yeah.
like and yeah, everybody that was on it was really cool. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it was a good thing to do.
I feel like all the people on it are going to be pretty prolific as well. You know what I mean?
Hopefully,
It's
yeah. I'm
like-
trying to think. Flynn,
Yeah, Nonzo,
Bobby, Nonzas. Who else was on it?
and Sean and my exes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like
Nuts,
definitely.
like yeah.
Say over the next year, all those people are going to do mad shit.
Yeah.
And then we're going to have new people as
I know,
well, which is
yeah.
going to be cool. Like, there's people you're going to have on your podcast in
I
the
know.
next 2 years that are probably going to be the biggest rappers ever from Ireland.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
you've
it's
never
nuts,
heard
like,
of right
I know,
now.
I know.
That's cool. That's
Yeah,
what's
yeah.
exciting about it.
Yeah.
If it does go that way. And I don't see it not going that way.
No.
Like,
Yeah, because increasingly, like I keep hearing, like just day to day, people kind of mention like some like a name to me, or like, you know, just encounter it in
Yeah,
day to day
exactly.
life. Like it's weird. Like, and they're
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, I actually do a podcast about this. You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's just like
Yeah.
it's so funny. Like
do you think like among your friend group that's not really into like Irish hip hop, like how known are people like within the scene?
yeah, like because it's so funny because like when the Fight Club dropped, I was showing that like at the 21st played it for a few of those
Yeah.
lads, and they were like, oh my god, this is nuts. Like
Yeah,
they
yeah.
couldn't get over the video and all.
No
like,
way,
you know what
that's
I mean?
savage.
I was like, yeah, man, like, and then like you swipe down and I had like, you know, it had only just dropped, so like 300 views or something. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And like I showed them like Uli or something, and it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
170 views. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like,
it's
and it's just like this
Still
criminally
flying under
underrated.
the radar. Yeah,
you know what I
love
mean?
it,
Like,
yeah.
but,
Why do you think that is?
I don't know. That's what I was about to actually get to, because I think it was on the Issue 6 panel. Eric was saying to me about like what needs to kind of change for Irish hip hop starting
Yeah.
popping off and everything like that. But
What did he say needs to change?
no, he was asking me.
Oh, yeah.
And I was
What did
like,
you say?
I was like, you know what I mean? I was
Yeah.
like, shit, I don't know.
I've
Like,
thought about it a lot,
know?
and I think there's a couple of things need to change. Like, one is the media needs to get on board, and not
Yeah.
like you guys. You guys are doing your part. Like District are
Yeah.
they've been doing their
I
part
know.
for a long time.
Yeah.
Like Mabfield, they're doing it.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's like the bigger publications, like the newspapers,
Yeah.
the radio is a big one, man.
Even 99 obviously is doing their bits as well.
Yeah, 99 is
You know
one of
what
the
I mean?
best
Yeah,
of the
exactly.
bigger ones
Yeah.
that are doing it. You
Yeah.
know, it's like, but the radio still aren't getting on board.
Yeah.
Like 2FM are the best.
Yeah.
Like they're playing it a lot.
Yeah.
Like Tara's playing a shit
Exactly.
out of hip hop.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like the bigger radio stations, like they're saying they really are, but they're not really.
Yeah. I think it's, and then John Baker and John Barker.
He's
Sorry,
he's amazing.
Yeah.
But like he's an Irish centric show.
Yeah.
So like he doesn't have to play hip hop, but he does, because like that's part of what's coming out that week.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
And
yeah.
it is popular.
Yeah.
So like, but like it's the bigger stations like, you know, 98 or 104 or Spin, like they need to fucking really
Yeah,
get
I
on
know.
board and just start pushing Irish
Yeah.
hip hop. Like, why isn't Kojak on the
I know,
radio?
and Javaris and
They should
everyone.
they should be on the radio.
it's
Like,
nuts, like,
you know, people love them.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And it's not like they're offensive to the ears. Like they're really friendly
Yeah,
to the
yeah,
ears. you know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah,
And you're playing fucking American hip hop and English stuff.
Yeah.
Increasingly
Yeah.
so. So just get on board
Yeah.
with it, you know. And like then we can all build this thing together, and you can benefit as well as
Yeah.
us. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly, yeah.
So just playlist. They need to playlist Irish hip hop artists.
yeah.
because that's when you hear them over and over again. Like I can do John Barker's show, and that's class for me. But like a once off isn't going to do it for us. You know what I mean? We need that repeated plays, like, you know?
Yeah, 100%.
And then projects from artists themselves. Yeah, like that's a huge one. You need albums, big albums.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
and big videos.
Yeah, because like look how prolific Daddy Daydreams is. Like,
yeah,
you know
exactly.
What I mean? Just...
But then you look at the video, like they dropped the video the other day for Airbnb, and like he only has like 15,000. Like you think that a lot more people will be on that, you know? I mean, that's a lot, 15,000, obviously, but like you think that'd be more.
Yeah, you know yeah.
With considering how hyped he is.
I'd say like it's got to be one of those things where like, you know, like the old school like No Jumper interviews when he's just like he's interviewing like Lil Yachty before Lil Yachty is Lil Yachty. You know what I mean? Like, and then in a few years, like that video though will have like a million. Like,
exactly. Yeah.
It'll be found.
But
eventually.
he was a big part of getting that whole thing moving. Like Adam 22 was like, and that's what you need. Shit like this is the same as what he's doing. Yeah. And like to keep making the production level better and better as you grow.
And like that's been improving so much as well. That's why I'm really excited for Up Next to be like sort of finalized and released as well.
Yeah, stuff like that, man. It's just like small steps all the time. It's gonna keep getting better. But mostly just having the artists coming through, you know?
Yeah, 100%.
And also like the accent, like that's a big point of like contention with everybody, and everybody has a different idea about it.
Yeah, and people say like the Irish sound as well.
Yeah, I don't necessarily believe that there is an Irish sound. Like, do you think there is an English sound? I suppose there is, like grime and drill.
But like, even like,
but they can differ so much. Like AJ Tracey can have like some mad different songs. You know, like he's got really so many different singles.
Yeah, and doesn't sound like Dave.
No,
and doesn't, you know what
exactly.
I mean?
Yeah. But he sounds English. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think that's the one thing that we're missing right now is a lot of people aren't, like, I'm not talking, you don't have to go fucking really heavy dub. But just a little bit of your own accent. Whether that is an African influence accent, whether it's me, like a fucking normal, like, whatever, North Dublin accent or like whatever. Just use what you are. You know what I mean? Because English hip hop didn't start popping until they started using their own accent. Yeah, there was fucking 15 years before of lads trying to sound American. You know what I mean? Yeah. And have you ever heard a song from them? Yeah. No, like you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
So that's it.
Even like not, you know, even just I always love like the little references into like you have like the Leisureplex and Blanchardstown. Just even the little like, and then Jafar says like won't find me on the keys. And, you know, stuff like that. You know what I mean? Just the little nods as well. Like,
well that's part of your life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've been at the Plex and Blanche. He's been on the keys multiple times. You know what I mean? Yeah. So like multiple times a week probably. So that's in his head.
Yeah.
And like that's what makes him a cut above the rest is like he just raps about what he's going through. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
It just resonates with people, you know?
Yeah, it's savage.
Yeah.
I suppose like what have you been listening to personally yourself? Not even hip hop wise, just sort of a bit of any kind of weird little obsessions.
I listen to like a lot of country music.
Really?
Man.
Yeah. Nice.
Like there's like a new generation of country artists that are like more like thoughtful, like not it's like not cheesy shit. There's mad new cheesy country coming out, like Florida Georgia Line and shit. Like, have you ever heard of them?
No,
they have songs like
the closest I've got is like John Mayer.
Okay,
you know
right, yeah. Like the shit I listen to, not a million miles away from John Mayer, but it's like really lyrical based, like sad country shit. I mean? That's what I like. But and then just hip hop.
Yeah, of course.
Like I still like No Name and Smino. Like they're two of my favorite artists, and like. I was disappointed by the old Chance album.
Really?
Yeah.
A lot of people did.
Yeah, like I thought like there was like 20 bad songs and like 4 good ones maybe. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Well, what else have we been listening to? I'm trying to think.
I know, I think I pulled up. I pulled up this question with Betta, I think recently, and we just went through the albums, and you're kind of surprised, like, and you know, like you should be excited for Young Thug album, but I still haven't listened to it. If you know what I mean, like that's so much.
So much coming out.
Just dropped. I want to say every time I go, there's a new Trippie Redd album.
Right. Okay.
Like I'd be into that, but like
I started the new Future one, which isn't that new anymore, is actually really good.
Yeah, I think he said, is that Wizard?
Yeah, that's fucking amazing. Well, that was like 3-4 months ago at this stage.
He said
I just listened to that.
Yeah.
Like last night, I was like, this is really good. Because I used to love Future so much, but I kind of like went off him for a while.
Yeah.
And then I saw him at Longitude and he was savage. So like I was like, I'll get that Wizard album.
Actually, shit, I wanted to ask you because how did that whole Genova and Denzel thing end up happening? Because that was fucking nuts.
That was cool, yeah. And that was very brave of him, man. Like Genova, like they asked me because I was back stage or whatever, and one of my mates who works for MCD came up to me and he was like, here, Denzel needs a hype man, would you be interested? And I was like, no, this man fucking definitely would do it, because Janov was the freestyle king. Like he'd be able to just go with the flow.
Yeah.
And Janov was like, here, I don't know any of the lyrics, and like they were like, that doesn't fucking matter. It's
really?
grand, just come out. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he went out and he gave it his all, man. He really did. Like, and it was a really, really tough position to be in for him, because, like, but he made it look great. You know what I mean? I really think he did. But like, there's only so much you're going to be able to do if you don't know the words.
I know. That's what I was
and
gonna say,
and Denzel knew that, and his DJ knew that. But the one thing I got pissed off with after, and don't make this a sound clip, was that they didn't come up and thank him after.
No
he
way.
had to go up to them. You know what I mean? Which sucks. Like, that shows, like, if you got a guy on 5 minutes notice and he's helping you out because you were out partying like before and your voice is fucked, you got to go and thank him after and get a picture with him, blah blah blah. You know, don't make him come up to you. Like, he just saved your arse. You know what I mean? So that was, I was kind of surprised at him for that, because I really love Denzel's music. He's fucking savage.
I always kind of
that performance was phenomenal.
It's
really
nuts,
good. Like he's a master.
And like, because like the way I always kind of like, I guess in my head I always kind of think like to kind of give them a pass, because like surely they're hitting like so many cities that summer.
That's the thing.
And like they're probably just,
they meet so many people as well, and you can't like be a dick about things, but like at the same time, dudes just have to be on stage for half your set.
Exactly.
You know, you don't pretend you don't know who he is or something. You know what I mean? Yeah, but maybe people will think different. You know?
Exactly. I suppose we did a cheesy like what you watch on Netflix. Have you gotten a chance to watch any Netflix? I suppose
I've been watching loads, man.
Really,
because
I just got off a Mindhunter binge.
Oh yeah,
have you seen that?
The new season.
So good.
Yeah, do you like it?
Good. Yeah.
I go in and out of it with that program.
Really?
Like I think I'm on my phone too much when I'm watching it.
Okay.
I don't think it pulls me in quick enough to like give it the attention. I've been watching a lot because when you get up with a baby during the night, you have to feed him, right? So I just bring him into the sitting room. I throw Netflix straight away, because you'll be feeding him for like an hour.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you go back to bed. So like I just be watching it like shit while I'm feeding him. So I started watching this documentary about Vietnam that's on Netflix. Nice. It's like fucking 15 parts or something. So long.
Just need like a
like it's just something I've been meaning to do for ages. And then Top Boy, have you seen that?
No.
It's on Netflix as well. It's about English dudes like selling drugs. It's really good.
Check that out.
What else have I fucking watched? What did I just finish?
It's always
The
good.
Boys.
I've heard loads of people talk about this.
This bad evil superheroes, man. That's savage, right?
I've heard some mad shit about that.
That's really good, and it's really out there. Like they really go across the line.
Am I nuts in saying, is that like Seth Rogen or something?
He maybe wrote it. I don't know.
Yeah, he has some involvement or something?
I can't remember any of the actors' names, but it's really well done. And it's kind of the antithesis to like what's happening with Marvel now, because everybody's sick of it. And like, what if superheroes are all cunts? That's basically what's the premise of it. You know what I mean? It's brilliant. Like it's really good. So those are some of the ones I've been watching. And then that's it really.
Yeah, savage. Yeah.
What was the inspiration for the new hair?
For the new hair, to be honest, again, like this is probably what it feels like to be an artist. And you're
I'm gonna ask you questions for a while.
I just did it. I'm going away to Milan, Paris, and Amsterdam in September. So I was just like, fuck it, I want to like
do something different,
do something mad.
Cool, it looks good, man. Have you tried slicking it back as well?
Someone told me I should do a man bun, but I'm kind of against man buns.
I think a man bun looks good when you have long hair, like when you can tie it up in a bun. But like when you have it like with the back shaved, like it just looks like man. And like that's fair enough, like, but it doesn't look great.
I was like, I don't know.
That's my opinion though. Some people love that shit. But I think that's deadly.
I just kind of went
stick the back as well.
I
a hairband maybe.
Fucking David Beckham.
Especially when you go to France. You say you go to France? Paris, if you slicking that back.
I'll take the pictures for you, like just
beside the Eiffel Tower. What did you use? Did you have to get it bleached?
I went to a place and got it done. I kind of just figured, look, I'm like 20. I was working in a pub before. I'm working in a call center at the moment, so I can get away with it. And I was like,
there's nice freedom to that. I was doing the same. I was in the K Club, which is like a fancy golf club. And like they made me clean shave every day. And then after that, I remember just growing the biggest beard because I was like, I fucking
exactly. That's exactly. That was pretty much it more than anything. Like, and then just having the balls kind of finally go off.
Just go for it. I think it's cool. Like, I'm the same with. Like I'm trying to grow long hair now and just get more tattoos if that's possible. Because I'm out the law game now, so I'm like I don't care anymore. And
did you have tats going into that?
Loads. But like all that could be covered with shirts. So now I kind of want to start moving on to the hands a little bit, like nothing crazy. But like I just feel like fuck it, man. This is what I want to do with my life, and like I have the dog business anyway.
Exactly.
And if something's going to come along, I'm not going to be in an office ever.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that's not me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
just be yourself.
That's sick,
it. You know what I mean?
Am I the only one that thinks like I'd nearly go straight for hand tats because I just think they're sick?
They are deadly.
Do you know
but
what I mean?
The problem with just having hand tats
Exactly, is that
you
there's-
just have a hand
Yeah.
tat. And people
You
are
know what
like,
I mean?
this chap just wants to show it off.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
And even like that used to be a thing in tattoo shops where
Yeah.
they were like, if you went in with no other tattoos and asked for a hand tattoo, they wouldn't do it for you.
Yeah, yeah.
They just say no.
Yeah.
And now it's like they're everywhere. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like there's not anything wrong with that.
No,
but
no.
It used to be like you used to have like your chest done and at least one
Before
arm
they do it, like,
before they do it
yeah.
for you. But that's out the window now because
Yeah,
like
yeah.
half of them just want to make cash,
Yeah,
which is fair
exactly.
enough. Like,
Yeah.
And if someone wants to go in and just get a hand
Oh
tat,
yeah,
fucking
exactly.
go for it, like,
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I
they're
mean?
paying you and
Yeah,
all that. So
exactly,
yeah.
As long as it's not like a fucking pair of lips or something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I was nearly gonna. Yeah. Fuck it. Do you have any?
You're nearly gonna get that.
Yeah. No,
We're
no,
actually-
what?
We're actually gonna get
No.
I was gonna say, I was nearly gonna get that.
No,
Yeah.
I was gonna be like, I was gonna start naming like cliche tattoos or something, but then I was like, nah, someone's gonna like watch and get
They'd be really
like,
offended. Yeah, but I
exactly.
have a bunch of shit cliche tattoos, so like it's grand.
Nah.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea of what you want to get next?
Oh, I don't
Any
know,
little-
man.
How do you have any favorite tats?
Well, I just got my son's name.
Yeah, of
So
course,
That's
that's
like one of
looking
my
banging, like-
favorites.
Yeah.
Not really.
The second child's gonna get sort of left out in terms of the like the
No, they're
prime
going to be more
location.
prominent. They're
Yeah,
going to go there.
Anything, yeah.
And then Jake will be
Face
like,
that.
why does my sister
Yeah,
have one on your neck and I'm only on her chest? Like, I'll be like, that's just the way it goes.
That's it.
You came here first,
Yeah.
bro. You know what I mean? I don't really have any favorites. Like, I have a lot of least favorites.
Yeah.
I have loads of shite on my legs that like I really wish I didn't get.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Do you have like? Did you get them all like sort of professional, or are there any kind of like stick and poke
Oh,
jobs?
so many
and-
stick and pokes on
Really?
my
Yeah,
legs, man.
yeah.
I've like names of chaps that I used to be friends with that I don't even like anymore. And like I look sometimes like I'd be taking a shot and I just look at my leg and I'm like, I hate that guy. You know what I mean?
Like fuck's sake, like
yeah, but like I don't. It's not enough to be like, oh, just get that lasered
I
off.
know.
Like I just leave it.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly,
I don't really
yeah.
believe in getting tattoos like lasered unless like. I mean, if your marriage breaks up, maybe or something like that.
Yeah.
But like, or if you have like something really offensive, like a swastika or something.
Yeah.
That's why I always wonder, you know, when lads have like blacked out arms.
What did they have like?
It's like, oh, bro, what were you up to before?
Yeah.
Ed Norton job.
I
Like.
know, yeah. Did you ever see what's it? Is that show Oz? I've only seen the scene, but like he goes in on
Oz?
his first day of prison.
Yeah.
And it's and it's like
That's a great show.
They
Yeah.
do the swastika, isn't it, or something like that?
I think they burn it onto his arse or something, don't they?
Yeah, it's like
That's rough. Like,
Yeah.
Imagine that. I hope I get good celly.
Exactly, yeah.
Please God, and then it's just like a Nazi burning swastika.
Exactly. Like,
Jesus
fuck
Christ.
that. Like
Do you reckon you could do like prison time?
me,
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't think Blondie would do too well. Like
You might have to shave the head.
Yeah. I don't know if that.
They'd be like, "Who's this cunt
I
coming in
know.
here?"
Baldy, like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Nah, do you ever think about like your strategies for how you'd go in and like
Yeah,
how you-
defo. Did you ever see that film Michael Inside?
No,
It's an
but
Irish film. That's
I've-
really fucking. Have
I've
you seen
heard,
it?
yeah.
Yeah, it's
That's
so dark, man.
I've
It's
been
really
told
dark.
to watch that a ton of times. Yeah,
it's
yeah.
really good. That's kind of about that. Like he's kind of a normal bloke and he has to go inside and like it's rough, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
you never know. I think we get portrayed like the worst types of Irish films. Oren's gonna hop in there. Let's go. Come on.
I've got something to say.
Someone wants to- yeah, like I think we get portrayed the worst things about prisons.
Yeah.
Like I don't think the Irish ones are quite that bad, like as the American ones. Like
Yeah.
I don't think you're gonna get like sexually assaulted straight
Yeah.
away. You might have to do something really bad for that to happen. You know what I mean?
You'd hope anyway.
I'd fucking
Yeah,
hope so.
yeah, yeah.
Jesus, because if it was, it'd be awful,
know.
wouldn't it? Hopefully none of us ever got a
Yeah. Let's touch that wood real quick.
All my bald behaviour is well and truly in the
Yeah,
past,
yeah,
so
yeah.
it's grand.
Because it's funny enough. I might quote this, but like, there's a podcast I watch called Painkiller already. Do you ever hear of FPS Russia? Dude, he used to have a gun YouTuber.
Right.
Like he in the States used to live in Georgia and he used to fucking shoot flamethrowers
Okay.
and blow up explosives.
Do
and-
mad shit, like,
yeah,
yeah.
he made a Call of Duty trailer and shit. Like he's pretty big, but he actually got done for weed in Georgia.
No way.
They actually put him away for like 2 months. And
Right,
there was
okay.
no room in the halfway house, so he's gone to prison.
Oh no.
Now there's like 2 other YouTubers, like they're just YouTubers, like, and they're
Yeah.
like, our friend has gone to prison. You know what I mean? Like, so
for 2 months.
for
like,
2 months, like,
you know what though? That'd be great to talk about afterwards. Like,
they're all
Yeah.
kind of like they're getting updates and all. They'll be like, oh, we talked to Kyle on
Yeah.
Tuesday and this happened and yeah.
man, one of my
It's nuts, like-
best mates from when I moved to Canada. He moved over to Japan and he went to prison in Japan. He got caught with a 50 bag, bro.
That's what I was going to say. Isn't that like a death sentence,
man, or something like that, or I think it was 6 months. He was in Japanese prison until he got out. Like,
there was some YouTube video I was watching where, like, I want to say it was like a fucking, it was an Adam 22 vlog, I think. They were smoking joints and they were saying like it's nearly like fucking, it's like pretty fucking strict over there for that. Like,
oh man, yeah, you can't touch weed over here, man. It's crazy if you do. Like, you get locked up for weed. Like,
that is nuts.
Which is madness, isn't it? Like, you think of that and think of America, what's going on with weed in America, and then we're in the middle kind of here. But like, I'm just glad we're not over there.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, no, 100%.
Yeah, but I wish we would get fucking on the legalization shit, because Jesus Christ, man, it's overdue at this stage, isn't it?
Yeah, you said in that interview you're doing your masters.
I did my thesis on cannabis legalization.
That's fucking nuts, man. Yeah, because I never knew that, and it was just like,
got first in it and everything.
That's nuts.
They're like, this is cool. Yeah.
What's like involved in that?
In the thesis?
Yeah.
I just went through all the different, like, it was very concentrated on Ireland, but then I went and looked at Colorado, what they're doing over there, and like Uruguay. They're two kind of like places where they're doing it differently. Like in Uruguay, the government grows all the weed. Okay. You can only buy 2 strains or something like that off them.
So it's like obviously very regular.
Really heavily, and you have to be on a list to get it. So a lot of these people are like, I'm not going to be on that list, because what happens if the government changes? Then they have a list with my name on it and they're going to lock me up. But then in Colorado, it's like, you can anybody can open a weed shop, and then they make so much money and they put it back in drug education, all this shit. I think over here, when we finally legalize it in 2100, we'll have like probably fucking, I'd say it'd be the government doing it. And Big Pharma will be over here. They'll have their hand in it for sure.
Yeah.
Because they're like Pfizer and all those companies are already over
What
here.
Did you think of, did you see Bernie on Rogan?
Yeah.
What did you think of that, actually?
I'm a big Bernie fan. Like, you know, he's just sound. And everything he says, whatever about how old he is and how much bullshit we get fed about him, everything he says, you're just like, I agree with that.
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
I mean? I agree with that. It's just simple stuff.
Yeah.
Like, pay people more than minimum wage. You know, give people healthcare. Like, these aren't really fucking out there.
I know, yeah. And when he was talking about, like, you know, Amazon, Apple, all them are not paying any taxes, billions of dollars being fucking thrown up, like,
you know what I mean?
Nuts.
Like, everybody's talking about him like he's some fucking crazy socialist.
Yeah.
But that's just because the cunts that are in power are like so far on the right.
Yeah.
And like, they hate working people, man. Yeah. They just want to keep people at the same level as they're at. And like, nothing's ever going to change like that. You know what I mean?
Because I wasn't like, I never really, like, you know, I wouldn't keep up with politics too closely, but I watched that because, like, obviously I'd seen like Reddit posts, you know, you see the stuff, but like watching that, I was kind of like, you know, at least even if you have someone in power that's striving for that, like even if you get halfway with it, it's, do you know what I mean? It's at least going in the right direction.
It's important to have him there.
Because Trump is like the complete opposite, exactly. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And like even the other Democrats, like Hillary and stuff, they say one thing and they do another when they get in, you know?
Yeah.
And then that's what leads to someone like Donald Trump, because everybody's fuming.
Exactly,
and I think Bernie might have got elected, man, if they had let him run.
I'd say so.
You know,
I'd say so.
Only a quarter of America came out for that vote or something like that, or 40% or something like that. So,
and it seemed like it was more just based on the fuck it, like, you know, we just want radical change. And
that's what it was. They hated the system. And they went for the exact, like, the shittest end of not having a system.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like we're going to go biggest prick ever. Instead of like the sound old man that just wants to fuck everybody to get higher minimum wage. Like, and I think the media manipulated that for, you know.
For sure.
And they do that here too. You know, like I seen Enda Kenny coming on, like they're talking about Enda Kenny winning some sailing race over here, and they're like, the man who saved the country was what RT called him. I was sitting in the gaff, I was like, what? Like, that is just nuts, man. You know?
Yeah, it's gas. Like,
fuck that shit.
Yeah. What were we talking before I interrupted my Bernie?
Who knows?
I'll ask you. Actually, does anyone know? Yeah. Does it? So, is it different in? How does it work in like Amsterdam then?
Amsterdam is a loophole.
Okay.
That they've just allowed over the years.
Is it just in the city essentially, really?
No, it's everywhere in Holland. But like they've just allowed this like coffee shops to sell weed. It's weird, man. And then the industry started building up around it. So they're just like, fuck it, we just leave it.
No way.
And like, because now their whole tourist economy is based on it. They keep saying they're cracking down on it, but they never do.
That's gas.
Like, you can
I never realised that. So that's why they're just called coffee shops then.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
They used to sell mushrooms as well, and now they can only sell the truffles. I think because too many lads went over and just went loopy, jumping off buildings.
With that being said, though, I went in fucking the first time I went, like 2 years ago, and I went in, I didn't even realise mushrooms were illegal. And I accidentally...
Illegal?
Or, well, you know what I mean, that they weren't supposed to sell mushrooms. I went in thinking we were going to get truffles, like set up for truffles. But the man just came out and was like, oh no, you can get mushrooms. We were like, all right, grand. And
I guess it depends on the head shop. Like, some lads will just be like, fuck it, I'll sell it to you.
Yeah, literally. And like, I didn't even think anything of it. Yeah. And it was only.
And how'd you get on? You didn't talk about it?
I did. It was like a gram and a half, so it wasn't too much really.
Good crack though?
Yeah, really good crack. Like it wasn't too trippy. Like the closest thing I got was the lad sent me down to get beers, and I opened the door, and you went
on a spaceship.
So you know the way like hotels are like it's all the same door and a trippy fucking carpet.
Oh, okay,
I opened that and that corridor legit looked like it went on forever.
Oh, that's cool. That is cool.
And then of course the lift down was all mirrored, so it's like let's look at the feet.
The good thing I love about psychedelics is how much it fucks with time.
Yeah,
you never know how long or how short something is. Like it's I love psychedelics. You can probably hear it in my fucking music. Like I just love all that shit. Like I used to do like a lot of other drugs like pills and coke and stuff like that. I never did a lot of coke because I never really liked it. But like they're all pretty bad for your brain, man. In the long run now, when I think about all the shit that I used to do, I'm like, fuck, man, I might have really damaged myself. Whereas with psychedelics, like after you do, man, even if you do acid, and I'm not saying it's for everybody because it's not, and it has to be like really respected, but like after you do a tab of acid and come out of it and settle down, you feel better. If you do a pill, man, you feel like shit for fucking 2 weeks. You know what I mean?
Like I'm always a little bit kind of skeptical on the pseudoscience of it, like because it seems like pseudoscience. You know what I mean? Sometimes.
In terms of psychedelics, I think if you just go with what you have experienced yourself, you know what I mean?
That's the best way.
Yeah, there's a lot of pseudoscience going on with drugs in general.
No, for sure. But like, I mean, I'd want to believe it, but like as far as I know, like even mushrooms, I think have like it's like brain regenerative properties. Yeah, you know what I mean?
They're using them to get like people out of PTSD.
Wow, I feel like I'm actually Joe Rogan right now. Whoa!
This is what happens when you listen to the Joe Rogan podcast for 10 years straight. You get me, like.
You even have Jamie here.
Pull that up.
Jamie, could you pull that up for me over there? Pull up a joint there.
Yeah.
But that psychedelics is one thing I'm really interested in, and not because of Joe Rogan. Like I've always like.
I watched that. I think you tweeted the Graham Hancock episode.
He's one person that I love, man. I think he's just a really important voice. For like nowadays, because like we're just living in an age where everything's so like I don't know, like material, and I don't want to say scientific because everything's scientific, but like they treat science as a dogma. Like I look at Neil deGrasse Tyson, I'm like, you're so fucking full of yourself, and like people will laugh at me for saying that, but like obviously everything he's saying is true. But in 100 years, you're going to laugh at the shit that he knows now. Do you know what I mean? Whereas Graham Hancock is more like, what if this is the case? I'm not saying this is certain, but like, look at these old ass civilizations from 50,000 years ago. Yeah. It's really interesting.
I know. Man. And it's such a rabbit hole. Like I sometimes get like fucking I get chills or something. You know the way sometimes on Joe Rogan somebody be talking about DMT and they're like, oh, like then we spoke to this like entity or something. And it's like that's just fucking creepy all the same. You know what I mean?
Man.
Like
like, DMT is like not to be fucked with, man. I did that like a couple of times, man.
No way.
Yeah. Like you change from that stuff.
That's nuts. Yeah.
In a good way. Like you change in a way where you know. Again, it's not for everybody.
Yeah, like, of course. Really,
like it has to be fucking.
Yeah.
You can't limp into that shit, man. Because I've seen lads do that, and like you don't like. You have to be ready for what's coming, and like not do it when you're super young either. Because man, I had a mate that did it 40 times in a summer.
Whoa!
And like he was never the same after that. Like ever, man.
Yeah.
I think he's coming back around now. Like 10 years later.
But even like
he started walking actually. No, I'm fucking with you.
He now identifies as a person again.
Instead of a sponge by the sink, which he was trying to hang out with his thing for the last 10 years. But like you do come into contact with these weird things when you're like in that zone, and like it's very strange. And if you're not prepared, I think if you're not a stable mindset, it's gonna fuck you up.
Yeah, that's the main thing, I suppose. Yeah, like
I really want to go and do ayahuasca in fucking Peru or something. You can do it in Wexford, but like
no way.
I don't know about that.
I was just down
like,
there.
Just drink that boy. It's fucking grand, like it's a great buzz.
Pat Lagoon comes out like
that's Waterford, bro.
Oh Jesus. Stop.
Imagine Pat Lagoon just fucking serenading you on ayahuasca, like that's unreal. No, better man, like if there's anybody that you could hang around with when you're fucked out, it'd be Pat Lagoon.
I know, honestly.
He's just a sound fucker, like. I feel like this podcast really picked up in the second half.
fucking went full Joe Rogan. Fucking hell.
That's gas, man.
Yeah, fucking like
the one thing I don't like. Joe Rogan gets a lot of hate. Like I know Finchy fucking hates him. We've had a conversation. So, and I do dislike some of the guests he has on. Like I fucking hate Jordan Peterson, like Ben Shapiro, those guys. Like, but
how come?
I just think that like they're again like Neil deGrasse Tyson. They're so full of themselves in a different way, and like they say really mean shit. Like. They're just so sure of everything, and like life isn't that sure. I get you. And they really like they single out minorities and stuff a lot. And like I know, I don't really like the outrage culture either, and I don't think that. But they both of those sides feed each other so much that it's just funny to sit back and watch.
Cycle as well.
It's like these are like you're literally both creating and moaning about the existence of yourselves at the same time. Yeah, like the way to bring people together is not through hate. Like, and that's been proven for hundreds of years. You know what I mean? It's like it's stupid. Yeah. But like we're never gonna like people are just gonna get angry. Twitter is gonna get angrier and angrier until like it's just gonna fucking eat itself. Yeah. One day it's just gonna explode.
That's what it goes back to as well. Isn't it's like the algorithms are based on obviously interaction, and a big part of that is easier to get someone to to respond to conflict rather than
like what's a stronger emotion, anger or love? Exactly. Like anger is way stronger. That'll make you act in the moment.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And even like you're down to the shit with like the versatile stuff, which you probably didn't want to ask me about. But like the reason I even commented on that is because I got a moment of anger when they put Erica in the story. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I was like, shit. Like that's not fair. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like I don't hate versatile. I think I wish them well. Yeah, I really do, genuinely. And I fucked with some of their songs. Yeah, but like I just didn't think that was the right move to make for them.
Yeah, you know no, for sure. Yeah. Because like there just would have been a better way to handle it, and I think that's what everyone is just trying to get across.
Better way is just to not like do what they have been doing. It's like not say anything, which has been working really well. Like if you're selling out the Tree Arena, that's no joke, man. Like that's really good. Like but. Yeah, I just didn't think that was the right move. Yeah, you know? And that's why I said what I did. You know what I mean? Yeah. And like that one thing of conflict that I've ever said that got more retweets than anything I've ever said.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah.
And that shows you that whole culture. Like it's being manipulated by Twitter is obviously the algorithm is set up to do that. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's mad. And Facebook, I know. You on Facebook, it's just your parents' generation arguing now. That's all it is. Yeah. Like, why even go on that?
Yeah, I know, it's nuts. Like
nobody even looks at events anymore, really, do you?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, that's what I was going to say. I was like, if Instagram had events,
you said that before, and I was like, fuck
over.
Over. But they own each other, right?
Yeah.
I think so. So
they probably thought, actually, no,
that's the only good thing they still have there. That's not like that.
I think, I don't know.
Like, I barely even update my, like, the Nealo Facebook, because I'm just like, is there any point? You know
I think there's a gap, I think, in the sold out Facebook that I just stopped paying attention. So I think there's like an episode, and then there's like a 12 episode like thing where I just didn't bother.
It's almost the stage. Should we just let it die?
I know.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
It's a bit weird, yeah. I know. I feel like you.
Do you ever have MySpace?
I did have MySpace, but I would have been too young to use it properly, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Do you know what? It's kind of interesting because I suppose with our generation then more so, I would say, it's like it's probably come to the stage now where I've had Facebook longer than not had Facebook.
Yeah.
So it's like, it feels like you always have to have a Facebook page.
That's true. Yeah, it feels like you're missing out on something, even though you're not.
Yeah.
Can you still use Facebook Messenger if you don't have?
I believe so. I've heard people say this.
Okay, right. That's cool.
I watched a video on like digital minimalism recently. That was like, someone started boiling down all of his apps into like, what he basically like set values for himself and was like, does this help these values?
Right.
And is there a better way to achieve the values?
Right.
So
That's really saying, fucking interesting.
Yeah, so he was saying like, it's like, I want to stay in contact with this group of friends. He's like,
okay.
So he's like, right, I do need like say Messenger for that.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So he still has Messenger, but like then he'll have not the Facebook news feed. Do you know what I mean?
Perfect.
Which is a fucking rabbit hole. And then he deleted Instagram, I think. But like,
it'd be cool if there's a way you could tweet still without having the app.
Yeah, I guess.
You can do it on your computer.
You can do it on your laptop. Yeah.
Because I find that
Casey Neistat does that, I believe.
Right.
Yeah.
Because the most damaging mentally for me is Twitter. I don't know why. Really? Whatever way, it's the most immersive as well.
Yeah, I definitely think so. I don't even find that Facebook like sucks me in.
No, not at all. You can't just give or take it. You know what I mean? I love Instagram. I genuinely think it's a good medium. Like, and I don't really find stuff that pisses me off on it. Yeah. But Twitter, man, like every fucking 3 tweets, I'm like,
really?
On about. And even my own tweets, sometimes I'm like, fuck, what are you talking about? Like, it's almost like you don't even believe the stuff you're saying.
I know,
it's weird. Especially when you start getting a reaction from the Twitter sphere, you start getting love on there.
Yeah.
And like you like nothing that I say I don't mean, but like sometimes I'll say something, I'm like, what was the need of tweeting that? Do you know what I mean? Was that just for likes?
Yeah.
Like stupid. You know what I mean?
I get you.
Yeah. There's not who you want to be.
Yeah, it's interesting. Like, and then it comes a little bit full circle for us because it's like we need it for our respect for
art. Exactly.
And it's
but
like,
do you though? So I was wondering that about. Obviously, you need Instagram.
Yeah.
But like, there's many people that aren't on Twitter. That
you probably don't
still
need Twitter.
doing deadly.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
you probably don't realistically. But
I feel like Instagram, it's hard to like broaden out your audience on Instagram, whereas Twitter, it's like you'll add someone and it'll show up on their feed, and it's just like that interaction between artists.
Yeah,
you know,
I feel like you can grow quicker on Instagram though in terms of your fan base.
Yeah,
but like, yeah, you can grow on both of them really well. Like definitely. Yeah.
I think maybe it feels a bit more like a fan base on Twitter, I guess, because like the interactions are a little bit more,
and then the retweets because like people don't really retweet. Oh, they do share your stories and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yes,
One thing I have to fucking start doing is Instagram Live, which I'm scared of. Yeah. Like the label and stuff are saying it to me. Like, but apparently it does help with your algorithm.
Okay.
Like, so if you're using the platform in all the different ways that they want you to use it, they're going to put you higher up in the algorithm. Do you know what I mean?
I heard that about like Facebook video for a while and stuff like that. Like,
well, they definitely, like, because I put the documentary up on Facebook video. I got like 5,000 views in a day, and then it's still only on 1,000 on YouTube. Do you know what I mean? So they definitely show love to the videos. They just spread them around. Which is like, should I put up the music video on Facebook? Then you're like, I don't know. Just leave the YouTube.
Yeah, blah, blah. I think so.
Yeah, just leave it to YouTube.
Yeah.
Like a trailer on Facebook video.
Yeah.
And then have the link.
In it. Yeah, for sure.
That's the job. What do you think of Instagram Lives?
Yeah, I don't know. I've never really watched one though. That's the thing. Like,
have you ever gone one on by accident and then gone off straight away? No. Because if you click it by accident, it says like say Nealo joined,
and there's like two people in there.
You have to leave, and it's like Nealo left.
Straight away. I think the only ones I've ever watched is Marcus Woods when he's waiting for his trains. I sometimes click into that.
Does he do that?
Yeah.
Dylan from Hatfield's good at doing them. He does a good feel.
He does a few.
Yeah, no, I've never really watched one. I don't even.
Is it like a Q&A thing?
Does he?
Is it like a Q&A?
Yeah, he kind of treats it like that.
You'd be good at Q&A though on there.
Yeah, I think that's what I have to do it tonight, so that's probably what I'm going to do. So you better join.
Yeah, I will.
Even ask me some shit questions that you didn't ask today. That exactly. You're like, what's your favourite fucking shoe?
Food or... Yeah, come on.
That's a lot of shit questions. Sorry. I just realised after I said that you like shoes. Like.
What are your favourite shoes?
I'm wearing these bad boys right now. The new Air Max.
Nice.
Air Max. But like, they're a bit futuristic. Like, I was just like, man,
comfy
I like these ones. They're really comfy. I don't like the ones that are crazy, like Marty McFly jobs. But like, I do like Nikes in general. Yeah, that's really all they fuck with. Fans sometimes. The high top fans are nice, but.
That's like they always talk about. Do you ever watch like complex sneaker shopping? They're always like, "What are your favorite shoes to perform in?" It's
right.
Like,
okay.
I don't know. Like that's
what do people like?
I don't know. I like it. You know,
whatever's not going to get wrecked at a festival.
I suppose. Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can't be wearing fresh runners to a festival. Like that's a rookie mistake.
Yeah. I suppose. But not on stage, really.
No, but you're going to be walking around. Do you know what I mean?
That's what I was thinking.
Maybe you should have something to change into so you look good on stage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Now we're thinking.
What's your favourite runners?
I don't know. I have this pair of Yeezys. I have these actually. Well, that was handy. That was
really Yeezys handy as well.
They're Yeezys. They were the Nike ones.
The thing about Yeezys, I think of Yeezys and I think of a totally different shoe.
Yeah.
Are they so different, all of them?
This is going to be really handy.
These are also.
This is really, really handy. They're
Yeezys.
They're also Yeezys.
They're so different as well.
Where we got this?
How much? You know the ones that
so
are
like you're probably thinking of those.
Yeah. I like them a lot.
Here's Kira to interrupt our lovely chats.
I like them a lot. Those ones.
Those ones, they're really, really comfy too.
Don't be trying waving her off. Let her in.
Entertain yourselves.
Oh god. But I think Yeezys. I think those ones those ones there.
Yeah, I don't know.
Those were the kind of limited.
They're the original.
No, not really. So the ones.
No, still going.
Still going. Believe it or not.
This is Shane's girlfriend. We've
got the Nealo reviews Yeezys clip.
This is the shit that people have been waiting for. Like, what's that one? Reebok ripped them off him. Oh no, Adidas ripped them off bad.
They're Adidas, yeah.
Shows them I know, bro.
Yeah.
In my 30s here.
They're probably they're the ones that got me into shoes essentially. So yeah,
I had a pair of the Adidas ones that are like them, but they're not Yeezys obviously. So how much is a pair of those kind of Yeezys?
Like front, Shane's ones?
No, not those ones. The ones I just pointed out.
Ones.
Retail is $220.
Yeah,
that's not too bad.
Yeah.
These retail for $300. Those retail for $300.
If probably less to be honest. I think it was $250. I want to say, which is actually impressive.
And where does one go to get a pair of Yeezys?
Now, Saint Street on Total Vintage.
Saint Street and Total Village.
They'll appreciate the show.
What's the drop the other day? So sitting in BT.
Yeah, you might get some Brown Thomas.
They're a whole different Yeezy yet again. That's for the 500s.
This is very informative.
Yeah. No worries.
Yeah. Maybe I can show Jacob someday.
Yeah, exactly. We'll do a shopping with styling with Nealo. Like.
That's where your dad learned about Yeezys.
Yeah.
They come in kids.
Do they actually?
Oh my god, yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Oh yeah, you have to get the baby ones.
I got him a cool Kendrick t-shirt the other day. It
Nice.
was cool, yeah. But still like 3 years old, I think. Like baby clothes are weird, man. Sometimes they'll come and you're like, this is for a 20-year-old. Like, man, it's ridiculous. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. We're done talking about DMT and psychedelics and shoes, and we covered everything, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, that was a good crack.
Yeah, savage one.
Anything you want to ask before? Go.
No, I've gone for the handshake now. So
True.
So.
What's your favorite type? Is this your favorite type of handshake?
To be honest, I'm more of I suppose I might go for something like that.
Yeah, okay, that's always good.
Me and him have been recently kind of like, because at these gigs, man, it's complicated. Like
this guy's
gets complicated.
Handshake.
Very complicated altogether.
Do you know what I don't like? And I'm going to put people who do this on blast. Do you know this one where like you go like this, and then they go like this, and then they go.
That's a strange one now.
Don't like that one
That's
at all.
a strange one now.
I think that's a bit. You seem a bit insecure if you're doing that one.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
you're just
yeah.
like, what are you on about? Like you're trying to pretend you're too cool now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
No, I don't like.
like it's either the standard is like clap and then like
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
We're like walking
That's the
each other.
standard, like that.
Yeah, I go for
Or you
that.
can do that and then hug a little bit, you know, the one arm hug. Or you can just do the straight. Oh, that's about it, really, isn't it? Or you can just do a pound.
Or you can do a pound. But like people kind of get caught off guard with the pound because they go in for the handshake, though. That's the problem.
then they end up with that one. Rock, paper, scissors.
I always alternate between sort of this.
Yeah.
Or just going for the. Or just going for.
But if you're trying to fly by someone, just give them a quick pound. I mean,
Yeah,
if you're really trying to show love, it's like. Yeah, well, you can give the hug then
Exactly,
as well.
I know.
You know.
God forbid you give a hug, like, do you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean?
Nobody does the old fucking regular anymore.
If you do that, you're a weirdo.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. How's it going,
Ostracized,
How
like.
are you doing, lads? How's it going there? Yeah, nice to see you.
Peace be with you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we didn't go into the Catholic Church now. We'll leave that for next.
Yeah, well, we're going to get more controversial as
Yeah,
we go.
exactly.
Like.
Yeah. Thanks very much for having me on. Appreciate
Always.
September 27th, Grand Social. Have to keep plugging that.
Of course.
New
Tickets
single
in the
out
description.
on Friday. Electric Picnic Saturday.
Yeah.
Video on Wednesday.
Exactly, yeah. Single out.
Sold out next Thursday, is it? Thursday. Who have you got next week?
Your episode 60, there's an episode with Jay Curley that we recorded where we all got absolutely locked.
Really?
It's an incoherent
shit show.
mess. It's
Is
a
it?
shit show.
No way.
But it's fucking gas.
Is it?
Yeah.
Actually, that's the one guy that I fucking love, man.
Stop, man.
He's very, very underrated.
I know.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like, we're going back to that gig last night. Like, even you'll see the stage presence. Like, it was all the same little lad. Like the
he's
ad-libs,
great.
you know what I
Because
mean?
again,
Like,
he's just himself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that Tebby Rex song, the last one they brought out is amazing. But his part is so good on it as well. Like it's really good.
He's so talented. Like I'm really excited for his EP and all their EPs.
Yeah, 100%, man. They need to get them out ASAP.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
Big time. 2 Burner Tees rapping right now. That's how
There you go.
this is.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.